Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with another project pan update. This is going to be my project 10 uses. So this is a project where I roll in a couple different categories to use 10 times each. It's a good way to kind of get use out of my collection and rotate through things, because I have a tendency to roll things into projects and only use those things. And I mean, yes, this is still a project, but it's more of a usage goal kind of thing, and I get to roll in some things that I want to reach for, as well as rotate through some of my singles and my lip products. So I do have three categories in this project. I have the hand selected product, which is usually like base products, cheap products, things like that. Then we have three products which are single eyeshadows, which I randomize. And then lastly, we have three lip products, which I also randomize. So that is how I'm structuring the project. I am going to jump into the update now, but before I do so, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So before I jump into the first product, I just want to mention that I am pre-filming this one about a week, just because I'm going away to Sweden and I don't want to film when I'm there. I just want to get it out of the way before I go. And I'm both filming a lot this week, but I'm filming this about a week in advance, so progress might not be as much as it normally would have been, but I do still have a really exciting update and I have quite a few products rolling out. So let's jump into the first product. And the first product is a blush, and unfortunately it's not one that's rolling out. It comes from Colourpop, and this is the pressed powder blush in the shade Desert Rose. And this one looks like this. It's just an easy kind of everyday shade, but I'm panning a lot of other blushes, so I'm not using this one as much as I would like to. This product has been in for 2 months now, and I used it 3 times in the first month and 2 additional times this past month for a total of 5, which means that I'm halfway there with my goal. And I do try to get things out within the 3-month mark. That's kind of like my own mini goal for most of my projects, is to try to have most things out within 3 months. So with this one, it means that I need to reach for it 5 times the next month, which I do think is possible. So yeah, that is going to be my goal for this product. The second product is also a blush, but this one is a cream blush, and it comes from Melt. This is the cream blush light in the shade Cali Dreams, which is a beautiful kind of like perfect shade for summer. To be fair, it looks like this. It's a very kind of peachy, light, white-based type of color. You can see it right there. I already have pan on it before, but I'm trying to get some use out of this one, both because it's a cream product, but also because, again, it is perfect for summer. So with this one, it has also been in for 2 months now, and the first month I only reached for it once, so not the best. But in this past month, I reached for 3 additional times for a total of 4. So I have 6 more uses on this one to go to, again, get that out within the 3 months mark. And hopefully I can do that. I do think this one is going to be a little bit harder to get through, but I have been using cream blushes like lipstick as cream blush almost every single day. So I think if I just kind of switch it out for this one a couple times, I should be able to get this one out too. Then we do have an exciting update. This product actually rolled in last month, and that is my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer, and this one is in the shade Sunkissed. This is an absolutely amazing bronzer. I really, really love it because it's quite red toned, which I guess corresponds to the name because it's sun-kissed, and it does give that kind of sun-kissed look, because it almost gets that, like, you know, when you're in the sun and you have like that tiny bit of like fresh, not burn, because it's not necessarily that you burned yourself, but it's that kind of like red undertone on your tan that I feel like I can only get when I'm on holiday. This product is really good, and it does kind of mimic that really nicely. It's not like this most extreme red undertone. Like, I don't feel like you can, I mean, you can probably see it, but I feel like it's the perfect bronzer for summer. I really do love this one, and I have already hit my goal on this one, even though it's only been in for 1 month. I reached for it 10 times, and I actually kept using this one afterwards too. I reached for it, I think, like 12 or 13 times in the past month, and 3 weeks, just because I do love it so much. But I have put this away now because I am planning 2 other bronzers. So even though I love this one, I have shown it some love now, and I need to go back to focusing on my other projects because I do need to finish those bronzers up this year. The fourth product that I have that is like my hand selected product is a complexion product, and that is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. This is like a tinted moisturizer foundation, kind of BB cream type of product. It's really nice. I have mine in the shade Natural 05, which is a great shade for me in summer. So I wanted to roll this one in to show it some love and also get to know it better. And I do really love this product. I have found though, because I use this one in winter, even though it is too deep for me, and I really, really loved how it looks. But I found now in summer that I think it's a little bit too hydrating for me. So I do like this product in general, and I think I might actually pick this one up in a lighter color, but this deeper shade, which only works for me in summer, isn't like the best fit. I mean, it does definitely work and it looks great on my skin. I just feel like I get oilier faster with this product, which, you know, isn't the biggest deal. I used to have to like powder more with it, but I do really love this one and I'm glad that I got to play around with it. And I don't know if I said already, but I have already reached for it 10 times, which means that it will be rolling out of this project. So again, those were all my hand selected products. The next 3 products are all single shadows, and we're going to talk about them because they're all in this palette right here. I'm covering up another shadow that is in a different project. Let me open this palette up actually. So yes, those 3 right there are the singles that I'm working on this project. We have the shade Springtime from Sydney Grace, Giza Laying from Sydney Grace, and also Time to Celebrate from Sydney Grace. So all 3 of these are from Sydney Grace. And these 2 here, so the yellow and the green, have both been in for 2 months now. And last month, like leading up to last update, I have reached for both of these 2 times each. So I had 8 more uses to go on those 2. I have reached for this yellow 2 more times for a total of 4. So I have 6 more uses to go on this one. However, this green right here, you might be able to see that it has like a little bit of use. And I have actually reached my 10 usage goal on this one. I reached for it the last time today. I'm wearing it on my inner corner. That is the inner corner shade. And I really do like it that way. As you might be able to see, looking at my nails, I have actually used this one as a manicure. So 5 of those uses came from a manicure. I topped it over like another green polish and just thinly 1 layer. But I really do like how that looks. So 5 uses for that, but then the remaining 3 were on my eyes, plus the 2 for last update. So we do have a rollout with that one, but this yellow tone is going to stick around. I have, again, 6 more uses on this one to go. Then we have this shade here called Time to Celebrate, which was rolled in last month. And unfortunately, I haven't reached for this one at all. I don't know, I just haven't really thought about it, to be fair. I've been focusing on other things. So that one is going to stay around. Again, I'm pre-filming this about a week. So hopefully with the extra time, I can get some good use out of this product in the next month. I don't know if I'm going to have this specific single shadow out next month because I do have 10 uses to go. But if I can get at least halfway there in the next month, I'm going to be really, really happy. Alright, so the last 3 things we have to talk about before we roll in a new product is lip products. And again, these are all randomized that I roll in. So the first thing we have is this Chanel lipstick right here, which has been in for 2 months now. This is the Rouge Coco Shine in the shade Rendezvous, which is a beautiful kind of warm pink color. You can see it right there. So this one, like I said, I've been in for 2 months now, but I really haven't been using this one too much. I do try to remember this, but I'm having a lot of other lip products in my year-long product, well, not in my year-long product plan, in my product apocalypse, and I'm prioritizing those, and I do have a lot of pinks in that project. So I reached for this one 0 times in the first update, and in the second month, which is the month past, I've only reached for it once, so I have 9 more uses to go. This is definitely one I'm going to focus on next month. I'm going to put it like in the forefront of my kind of makeup area and like where my lipsticks are, so I can remember to reach for this one because I do want to get it out. And I only have 9 uses on it, and since I count reapplications, that's realistically like 3 or 4 days of use. So if I can do that, I think I can do that in next month. So I'm going to really try to prioritize this one. Actually, I think I might bring this one to Sweden with me, and then since I have limited amount of products there, I might get my uses out of this then. But yeah, for now, this one only has 1 use. However, the other 2 lip products I do have better use on, and we're going to start with this one right here, which comes from MAC. This is the matte lipstick in the shade Taupe, which is relatively new to me. I picked this one up in 2023, I believe. But this one looks like this. It's just like a brownie nude. It's like a brownie rosy nude, but it's more brownie leaning there rosy, but it does have a little bit of a rosy undertone. So again, this product was in for 2 months. In the first month, I reached for this one 2 times. So I had 8 more uses to go, and I'm happy to say that I have reached that goal. So I have reached for it 8 more times, and I have reached for it those 10 times in total. So we have another rollout right here, which is really exciting, and I'm going to replace it randomly with something else. And then the last product that we have to talk about is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing right now. This is from Huda Beauty. I got this one in a kind of goodie bag or in my advent calendar last year or something like that. But this is the cream lipstick in Sweet Cheeks, which again is what I'm wearing on my lips. I really have fallen in love with this formula. I feel like it's beautiful. I'm going to reapply actually now. So I feel like this is just such a beautiful formula. It's like thin, but still very glossy, and it just looks very juicy on the lips. I think it's stunning. The color is It's nice. It's like a nice nude. I wish it was a little bit rosier, but overall I do really like the color too. So I have fallen in love with this lipstick. I might look at different colors on this one actually, because I do like it so much. And because I do like it so much, I have managed to reach for it 10 times in the past month. So really, really happy with that. And that means that this lipstick is already rolling out of this project. So that means that we have 2 hand selected products rolling in. We have 1 single shadow and 2 lip products. So before I show you my hand selected products, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Tiny Decisions app, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the single shadow and the lip products. So let me just find that. Yes, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and roll my single shadow first and see what I get as a replacement. I'm hoping to get like a Shine by SD or Divina shadow, because I haven't worked on any of those yet. Okay, Galactic Blossom from Terra Moon. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like I said, I wish for Shine by SD or Divina, because those are relatively new and I want to play around with them more, but this one is fine. I think that's going to be a good color for summer. So I'm going to roll in Galactic Blossom from Terra Moon. And then for lip products, we do need to roll in 2 more shades. So let's see what I get. Creative from Chanel. Have I finished that? Let me check quickly. Nope, I have not. So that one still exists in my collection, but let's go ahead and roll 1 more product for the 3rd lip product. Flat Out Fabulous from MAC. Okay, that's a very interesting color. It's going to be a very bright lip product color story. But let me go ahead and get those, like the single and those 2 lips products, and we're going to talk about what I'm rolling in. So I'm back and I have all my products in front of me. So we're going to start off with my hand selected products, and we're going to start with kind of everyday like complexion product, I guess, which is going to be quite easy, I think, to get out. And that is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops, which I think some people count as like a skincare serum, but for me, I kind of classify this as a primer. And I have this one in a full size, but I actually haven't used this specific full size yet. I have used up like a mini size before, but I have not yet used this one, and I do really love this product. So I want to use it again and kind of fall back in love with it, and yes, you see how I get on. So this is going to be the first product. I'm going to roll this one in, of course, for 10 uses. And then since we are in summer, I do want to go ahead and roll in one of my absolute favorite like products, cheek products to wear in summer, and also is one of my favorite blushes on all time. And that is this MAC blush right here. This is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Fairly Precious, which is a beautiful, beautiful color. It is like a peachy, kind of neutral, like peachy nude kind of shade. It is so stunning. Let me go ahead and give you a swatch. So there you have it. It's almost like a blush highlighter. It's very, very highlighty, but it has that kind of peach base. And I just love this one in summer because it's so glowy. It's so beautiful, and it works perfectly with my complexion in summer. So I'm going to go ahead and roll this one in. I'm so excited to play around with this one. Yes, it is another blush, but I do think that I should be able to get through this one. And again, I just love reaching for this one, so it's going to be nice to have an excuse to do so. For the single shadow, we have the shade Galactic Blossom from Terra Moon. So you can see that base right there. It's like a pinky, corally kind of base that goes into an orange to a gold, and then it has a green shift too. I have this swatched on my hand. I don't know if you can pick up the green at all. Maybe back here. Sometimes you can, like when the light here is at the right angle. But again, otherwise you can see that kind of again a pinky coral base, and that gold orange shift straight on. But again, it does have like a green and then a blue. It's almost a purple shift too. It's very, very shifty, and I'm very excited to reach for this one. Again, it is a perfect kind of shade for summer, so it's a perfect time of year to roll this one in. For the Chanel lipstick in Creative, it is actually one of my kind of liquid lipsticks. It's the only liquid lipstick I have from Chanel, and that's why I didn't remember which one it was. But yeah, this is a beautiful color. It actually would work perfectly with that eyeshadow, but also with that blush. These 3 together in a look would be absolutely stunning. But that is a swatch of it right there. It is a bit of a brighter shade, but it is at least a perfect shade for summer. So I'm excited to roll that one in, and I think I'm going to be able to get some good use out of it. I don't think it's going to be out next month or anything, but hopefully I can get it out within those 3 months. The last product I'm rolling in is again the MAC lipstick in Flat Out Fabulous. This is one of their retro matte finishes, and this is the product that I'm most scared about because this is not really a color that I would reach for right now. It's a little bit too deep, but I guess we are in August, so within those 3 months we're going to get to September, October, November. So maybe like in October I can use this one quite a bit and get it out, but I'm not foreseeing this one not having much use now, at least in August, but maybe in September I'll start picking it up. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see with this one. I'm a little bit nervous, but that is going to be the last shade, and again, that is Flat Out Fabulous from MAC. So you guys, that is my update for my product 10 uses. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It does really help me out, and I always love seeing every thumbs up, every comment, everything like that. So please go ahead and engage with the video down below. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having an amazing day wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys!